students, good morning. In previous class, you are well familiar with dual nature of light and as well as particle. That means light is a wave which is also associated with particle nature, and electron is a particle, or any particle, moving particle, is also associated with wave nature, and this is said to be a duality or dual nature of, say, either particle or a light. Okay, so with that, say, we'll move on to the next one, that is the derivation of Schrodinger wave equation. So according to Schrodinger, the atom has a positively charged nucleus surrounded by a stationary or a standing electron wave which extends round the nucleus in Bohr's circular orbit. So that is the imagination, or say assumption, made by the Schrodinger. Okay. So now, if the electron is a three-dimensional wave in the electron, that means, say, the electron is a three-dimensional wave in the electronic field of positively charged nucleus. Okay. Further, Schrodinger proposed that if the electron is having wave-like nature, then it should obey the same equation of motion as all other known types of waves obeyed. Is it? So, on the basis of this idea, he derived an equation which describes the wave motion of electron wave along any of the three directions, or even in three directions. The equation is given by the Schrodinger with respect to a moving particle, that is electron, and it is said to be a Schrodinger wave equation, and it is given by dabba square psi by dabba x square plus dabba square psi by dabba y square plus dabba square psi by dabba z square plus 8 pi square m by h square E minus V into psi is equal to 0. Okay. So now the electron is associated with a wave nature. Then it has its own, say, wave function, and it is denoted by psi. Therefore, psi is nothing but it is the wave function or a amplitude of the wave. Okay. Then m is the mass of the electron, h is the Planck's constant, E is the total energy of the electron, V is the potential energy of the electron. Okay, so now suppose, imagine or consider an electron is a wave which moves along one direction, say it moves in the x direction. So then, say dabba square psi by dabba x square is equal to minus 4 pi square psi by lambda square, where psi is the wave function, and now it is defined in x direction as, along x-axis, it is defined as a into sine 2 pi x by lambda. So on differentiating two times, that is first differentiation, after first differentiation, say it gives dabba psi by dabba x. So a cos 2 pi x by lambda into 2 pi by lambda. And second differentiation, further differentiating, so it gives dabba square psi by dabba x square. So the constant will come out. Say once again, this is differentiated, it gives minus psi minus sine 2 pi x by lambda. Okay, on simplification you will get, say, this term is nothing but psi. Therefore, here by putting psi, you will get minus 4 pi square psi by lambda square. Okay, so where a is a maximum amplitude of the wave, of the electron wave. Okay, so this is the expression, Schrodinger wave equation of the electron in one direction, that is along x-axis, and which is applicable to all moving objects, okay, or particles. Say according to de Broglie equation, you are well familiar, where h lambda is equal to h by mv. Lambda is wavelength, and that is equal to h by mv. So on squaring this and replacing this lambda square by this term, you will get this one. Okay, so now say the total energy of the moving particle, it is given by capital E, and E is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy, or kinetic energy is equal to total energy minus potential energy, and potential energy is represented by V, and E is the total energy. Okay, now kinetic energy is nothing but 1 by 2 mv square. So 1 by 2 mv square is equal to E minus V, okay, or V square is equal to, so V square is equal to 2 by m E minus V, and put this value in this equation. So in the place of V square, by putting this one, okay, so, and on simplification, the equation 1 becomes dabba square by dabba x square, dabba square psi by dabba x square plus 8 pi square m h square E minus V into psi. Okay, so now it is a, say, Schrodinger wave equation of an electron or a moving object in x direction. Okay, similarly, say if the moment of the wave in the three directions can be calculated, and it is given by, say, dabba square psi by dabba x square plus dabba square psi by dabba y square, dabba square psi by dabba z square, 8 pi square m by h square E minus V into psi is equal to 0. Okay, or the term, this one can be replaced by del square. Del is the Laplacian operator, and del square psi, and so, where del square is, say, dabba square by dabba x square, and so. Okay, and this equation is a independent wave equation. It is a Schrodinger wave equation which is independent of time, time independent wave equation. And even it is also represented by H psi equal to E psi, okay, where H is the total energy, that is kinetic energy plus potential energy, okay, and where H is said to be a, say, Hamiltonian operator. It is known as Hamiltonian operator. Okay, so with this we continue in the next class. Thank you.